Because while we did take down a fiend, a devil, whatever, Finian wanted us to do that. We aided
As
the demon.
As would Tyr, the destruction of all evil creatures is tantamount.
I'm not gonna argue religion with you. I'm not a religious man myself. But I do know that something weird was happening there. And to be honest, I'm not sure what to do.
There's a knock on the door.
Rubber turns to look at the door. Can you get that?
Yes. Maxwell gets up and opens the door.
Standing in the doorway, Lord O'Leary is... She appears much different than you're used to seeing her. Normally you see her fully garbed as a typical lady of, or lord of Cormyr Wood. Otherwise you see her garbed in the battle raiments of a priest in the Purple Dragon Army. She looks you over and goes, "Oh, he's awake. That is good to hear."
Lord O'Leary. It's good to see you.
You... Sorry, I totally fucking trailed off on that description. You're a bit taken aback, mostly by the fact that she is wearing what seem to be cut off trouser shorts from a typical pair of man's work pants. They're cut off a bit to be flexible above the knee, and she's wearing a tied cloth over her torso to cover her breast. Otherwise her hair is tied up and she's covered in dirt. She looks to have been cleaning. She looks over at Robert and says, "Leona's making lunch. Do you think you could eat?"
I think I could, yes. I am exhausted from all this sleeping. Perhaps I need something to fuel my body.
Alright, within moments, Leona is up the stairs bringing a tray of what seem to be red peppers that have been grilled up and served next to scrambled eggs that have chopped up bits of onion and spinach in them. Maxwell, you are as well served a plate before there is a knock on the door, and Leona and O'Leary both rush down to see who it is.
If you don't plan on eating that, go with them. I'll be fine. I actually need to be right back, because dinner just got done being made.
Word.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Alright.
I'll go down with Leona to see what it is at the door. Whatever. Yeah. See who is at the door. That's the word.
As you come down the stairs, you see two wizards standing before you. One of them you recognize as Archmagus Aldic from the city's spire. And the other one is a strange looking man with clothes that almost appear out of time. Like, they don't seem like clothes that someone of this time period would be wearing. But he's wearing them so casually that you know they are a style from someplace. Ah, Maxwell. These two are here to see you, actually.
Me? Alright. What can I help you two with? Archmagus and your friend?
The second Magus steps forward, and you realize that it is a half-elf. He has a very dark and pale complexion, with brown hair, but the hair almost seems off. Like, it doesn't seem natural for him. His eyes... His eyes look you over, and he says, "Ah, you are the one I've heard of. I am Astledon, an apprentice of the wizard Gilmore. Myself and Master Aldrich here have come to pledge ourselves to your service. We are both chronomancers. We have heard of your council, and we wish to join up. There's much work to be done, and not a lot of time to do it."
Oh. So... time wizards?
Exactly.
Oh. Wonderful. You can give us more time then.
We can do things to help. We can gather knowledge from throughout time, but we cannot directly alter it.
Oh. Yeah, it's still useful. Well. Welcome to the council then. Council. Yeah.
As you say this, Leona looks over at them and pulls a blue book that you recognize from the meeting you had with her. She hands it to them, and with it, a magical quill. They both sign their names, and you feel 2 rushes of energy as each of them do it. A strange alien presence revolves around your outer barriers for a bit before fading away.
Maxwell just shrugs it off.
Alright. At this point, Thok appears in the open doorway.
Doc. Good to see you're still breathing.
What else would I be doing?
Not breathing.
I'll leave that to the paladin.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well at breathing, I think. He's quite alive. Surprisingly.
At this point,
Doc, what are you doing?
sorry. At this point, you hear a horn call out from the nearby garrison of paladins. Leona and Illyri both look up and say, "Oh, they must be running another drill," before they set about back to the housework that they were doing, leaving you and Thok to discuss.
Well, Doc, what are you doing here?
Just came in for a stroll. Yourself?
I was making sure Shoulder Pads is still alive.
Really, is he?
He is, thankfully. Kinda need his holiness to kill demons.
There are other ways to kill demons as well.
Not true. But having a god on your side is pretty nice.
Gods are fickle things. One time they
That's
help
why-
you, the second they might just abandon you.
This is why I'm not a holy one. But, nevertheless,
At,
just
thi-
happy to see his trail breathing.
at this point, there's a pound on the door, and Leona rushes over to open it. She seems worried. She seems like a woman that always knows when to expect company, so she's always worried when people show up unexpected. This is just what you've picked up from her over the past few days spending with her fully.
Okay.
As she opens the door, a purple dragon scout stands in the doorway. Archimagus, the paladins, they've marched on the city. There's nothing we can do. Our garrison is too small here, and with our forces in the Dalelands, we need the council's help. Leona turns to you. Master,
Gather the council. I'll go to the city.
as you
Doc,
wish.
Come with me.
Thal claps his hands. Killing paladins? Where do I sign up?
I thought as much. Let's not tell Robert about this, and I don't think he would be very happy.
Unfortunately, as you say that, you hear coming down the stairs, thudding. Robert hobbles down the stairs, still wounded, and his armor shrugged into place. Bits of it are opening new wounds in his flesh, but he seems to be bracing through it. I'm going.
Robert, shoulder pads. You need to rest. Fighting paladins right now would not be the best.
To the hells with rest. This is more important.
Welcome back. Did you catch what was going on?
Yeah, I got back like 2 minutes ago. I just wanted to listen in.
Okay. Boom. You guys make your way following the Purple Dragon Scout. Fully in your mind, you hear the call for the council to appear. But it's a little bit of a jog over to the gates of the city. As you arrive,
Speaking of hearing things in my mind, where is Ellis Rand at the moment?
Elizran was flying around hunting the last you heard.
Okay, good.
As you guys arrive in the slums, there's quite the commotion going on.